friends be like, how come you not famous yet? I be like, you didn't share my shit. How come you ain't shared it yet? That's what I don't understand.
Like, subscribe, and hit that bell.
Yes, Yaga, you know the vibes, man. Top of the sauce, man. So what is going on? What is going on this Sunday morning? You know, the clocks went ahead an hour last night. I guess that's what got everybody kind of crying this morning, I guess. I guess they didn't get all their proper sleep, so I guess they're just crying. Everybody's still crying in regards to the fights last night. Come on. How you doing?
Hey, are you closing something off with this?
Yeah, right here by Johnny D's.
Oh, so you're gonna put that across the whole
Yeah,
thing?
yeah.
Oh, that's perfect. Thank you.
No problem, no problem. Yes, yes, yes. That was you see me setting up for the for the parade stuff. What's good? Why you ain't come in, man? They ain't call you? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man, but we up. My bad. Parade is going on. I said, why not? I killed two birds with one stone. Um, I'm seeing all you dudes out here crying, man. What's up with that, man? Why is everybody crying? You know why is everybody crying this morning about I think it really pretty much started the crybaby ish with the boxing when the rehydration clause. But then last night, right? You guys are pathetic, man, for real. Shout out to Tony Harrison. He went down under and got stopped in the ninth round. But so many grown men boxing fan channels. That's what they are. Boxing fan channels are in their feelings, crying about this is the warrior sport, man. And that's when I come to realize with YouTube and YouTubers and boxing content creators, you could tell that a lot of you guys are so far removed from the sport that really pretty much all you do is just sit around and debate and discuss the sport. Because if you actually was hands on a little bit, not even all the way full throttle, just a little bit, you would know that this is the hurt business. Seeing you guys crying about Tony Harrison. Tony Harrison took his out like a man. Me personally, my personal opinion, Tony Harrison just did it for a check, man. He wasn't scheduled to have a fight date. Um, he sold the fight like he always does. But you guys are crying about the ring. You're crying about this. If you watch the fight, man, Tony really wasn't trying to win, man. And I see so many different channels this morning crying about the ring size. At the end of the day, right? Whether the ring size affected the fight, he still got in there. He's a professional former world champion. You have to make adjustments. You gotta fight. You gotta, you know, bite down, like we like to say in the gym. But see, when all you do is just get on the internet and critique and call yourself an analyst, an expert, um, you really don't know what you're talking about. Until you're actually on the front lines, until you're actually in the ring. Oh, he took one step back and his back was against the rope. So what? I'm pretty sure throughout Tony's life in that ring, he's been in a ring like that. He's been in a ring like that. Shout out to James Gang in the building. Smash that like button for me one time, my good brother. But yeah, man, I'm just tired of the crying, man. Like that's why a lot of times I just fall back on YouTube. I really don't do the panel thing. I really don't like doing the posted comments and chats because dudes be getting out of character. When you critique something or you leave a comment, yeah, they get in their feelings because that's what they do. They're online warriors. But Tony Harrison is a frontline warrior. He was in that ring. He went out on his shield like he did in all of his losses. But one thing I can always say about Tony gets dropped and he always gets up. Whether he can continue or not, that's another matter. That's a whole nother matter. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Tony Harrison. Shout out to Tony Harrison. He said Tony pulled a Rolly to get the fight. Good for him. Yeah, he got paid, man. He got paid, but James, man, there's so many channels on here crying like, oh, the ring was too small. He couldn't box. Nah, man, Tony could have boxed, man. Tony just, like if you check out my content that I dropped earlier in the week, I think yesterday maybe, when he was talking about fighting Charlo, he was looking ahead already. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't focused on the task at hand. He was already talking about basically like retiring. The Charlo fight will be the last of his legacy. Like he really, if you ask me, right? He doesn't want to fight no more, but he has other things going on outside of the sport, though. To be honest with you, like he is the trainer coach for the women's undisputed champion in Alicia Baumgardner. He also has his gym in Detroit where he's investing in the future, investing in the kids. So, like I said, Tony was a world champion already. Regardless of him getting knocked out, stopped last night, you can never erase that. You can't erase what he was. He was a world champion. He held the WBC. That's the high. Listen, as a professional prize fighter, the mountaintop is becoming a world champion. And he did that in the sport. So it doesn't get no higher, man. It doesn't in the championship level. The amateur level, the highest, I think, accolade is be an Olympian gold medalist. That's the equivalent of becoming a world champion in the amateurs. Being an Olympian gold medalist or winning the world games. You know what I'm saying? Something where it's all the world. But as a professional prize fighter, becoming a world champion is the creme de la creme. If you know, you know, right? So I want to say this for all you guys out there crying, right? About the rehydration clause with Tank and Ryan Garcia. This is the hurt business, man. See, a lot of y'all are just into the YouTube running your mouth business. But boxing is the hurt business, man. And you guys are doing a lot of crying for warriors that get in there and put their life on the line. They bang out, they fight. You guys are online crying, man. Crying. That's all you're doing is crying. And it's pathetic, man. It's pathetic. Shout out to Bruce Gas in the building, the OG. Smash the like button for me one time. Definitely go check out Bruce Gas Boxing, Jazz, and more. The OG be doing this thing. Has a lot of vintage, legendary warriors on deck. You see, we're gearing up for the parade, man. So I got time. I'll give y'all a little glimpse, man. About to block off the road and all that. You see them setting up for the St. Patty's Day parade. So I said, let me kill two birds with one stone and come on here and just shoot the breeze with y'all. You feel me? Shoot the breeze. But we need to stop the crying, man. YouTube content creators, man, please stop it, man. I was very, very, very disappointed this morning listening to some of you guys, you content creators crying about the ring size for Tony Harrison, complaining about the A side. That's what boxing is, man. If you can't understand that and you can't come to terms with that, you don't need to speak on it. You know, because all this crying and bickering about rehydration clause and A sides controlling the negotiation, that's boxing, man. See, a lot of y'all, most of y'all, all y'all that just come on and discuss boxing on YouTube, like I said earlier, you're so far removed from the sport that you don't, or you just think you could just complain and cry. No, this is the hurt business, man. These guys fight for a living, you know. And when you do become the A side, right? And I want to say this to all you clowns out there, because that's what you guys are, clowns, right? If your favorite fighter, Earl Spence, negotiated a hydration clause for his opponent or negotiate a ringside for his opponent, you guys would not be crying. You wouldn't. You wouldn't. You wouldn't. So you need to just kick rocks with all the crying, right? You need to kick rocks with it. The A side controls the negotiation, been going on forever. That's boxing. That's boxing. They're about to shut the road down. Let me get over here and get in position. We're shutting it down now. We're shutting it down. See, I got a nice day today. This is what you call easy OT. Easy OT, right? This is easy OT. See, it's a parade going on, right? Yes, Marlon Kings. Tony got whooped bad, bro. Yeah, you know, I don't think Tony really wanted to fight. He sold the fight, man. Tony's issue always been his stamina, right? That's a fact. Tony's issue has always been his stamina, right? These are facts. Tony's issue has always been his stamina. Tony's issue has always been his stamina, right? And people need to understand that. They need to understand that. No. I'm blocking the road off right here. Yeah. Tony's issue has always been his stamina, right? He runs out of gas. Willie Nelson, Jared Hurd, who else? Willie Nelson, Jared Hurd, he has 4 losses. Tim Zoo and Charlo all ran out of gas. And you know what's crazy? Shout out to I see somebody posted it. I didn't even realize that, right? The 9th round is his nemesis. All 4 of his losses he's been stopped, but 3 of the 4 losses he got stopped in the 9th. The 9th round is the round that he got stopped in. The 9th. The 9th round. Charlo did it to him in the 11th. But like I said, Tony's a warrior, man. Every one of his losses, he always got up, but he just couldn't continue. Facts. He said, "Get him, Sean News. You the community outreach." Yes, yes, man. We on deck, man. Nice parade. Little, what is this? 10 to 5 today. You know what I mean? I've been here since 10 a.m. I think the parade is 3 hours. It's about to start at 2. You know, nice little Sunday spread. You know, ain't gonna complain. Um, but yeah, man, these dudes is crying, man. Like grown men, grown ass men crying. Yo, Tony wasn't crying. Why y'all crying for Tony, man? Why y'all crying for Tony? These people is just stupid, man. These people are idiots. Like, yo, you can't come this way. Trying to block the road. Yo, they don't see. Like I just showed y'all the scenery, right? The main drag is shut down, right? You still got people trying to go around. Like you're not going nowhere. They shut the parade route down already. But these are pedestrians for you, man. These are the pedestrians for you, man. He said, "Yup, I wanted Tony to control the pace first half, but yo, listen. If you watch the fight from the onset, right? He didn't really want to he was just out there for a check, bro. And I at the end of the day, I don't blame him, right? Because now I'm gonna get these guys upset. These pro PBC guys, Showtime guys. Those guys over there are not fighting, man. So at the opportunity to get a check, Tony jumped to it, man. He jumped to it, man. He jumped to it, and it showed. It showed in his performance, man. He had a lot of ring rust, but everybody's on hit. Everybody's on hit now. Everybody's on hit now. Everybody's on here making excuses for him, man. Like he ain't make no excuse for himself. You know what I'm saying? He ain't make no excuse for himself. Dudes is on here crying, man. I gotta check that video out. Yo, Ron, if you don't mind, post the link to your video in the comments, man. And I'll highlight it, man. I want to check it out too. You know. But these dudes gotta knock that off, man. They gotta knock it off, man. They're in their feelings, man. Because I'm gonna tell you why they're really in their feelings, man. Tony Harrison, right, is the second PBC fighter, right? Like, because remember, you know what the narrative is about PBC. That's where the best fighters is. Yeah, he's the second former PBC fighter, world champion fighter to get stopped, bro. Jared Hurd got beat up from an unknown, right? That we gotta call a spade, man. Did anybody really actually know that dude that Jared Hurd that got stopped by Jared Hurd? Jared Hurd stopped Jared Hurd, my bad. Did anybody know him, right? Did anybody really know him? But Jared Hurd was one belt away from being an undisputed champion, bro. And this dude dog walked him, man. He dog walked him. Man, they lining it up, man. I'm at the what's good? Last year, this time, I was at the end of the parade, man. That sucks. Being at the end, I was at the end. The parade starts all the way like uptown. It's gonna go all the way down through the village. Last year, I was at St. Patty's Cathedral, all the way downtown, man. Down there, for those of y'all that know the town of Huntington, I was all the way down there by the church, the St. Patrick's Church, all the way down at the end of the parade. This year, I'm at the start. I'm over here. Shout out to Super K, aka Value Express. I'm on New York Ave and Nassau Road. I'm at the beginning. T, what's up, man? Shout out to NYT in the building. T Sauce, man. Original Jack Talk, Sauce Talk podcast member. He said Tony didn't do anything but throw a jab. He didn't throw the right. Looked like he was a cement. Yeah, he looked sluggish, bro. He was out there looking sluggish. Um, he just looked like he didn't want to fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? He looked like he was like, yo, man, I ain't been active in forever. You know, I need this check. And that's what he did. He got that check, man. He got that check. Yeah, see, they blocking everything off, man. He said, I love boxing channels that talk this soap opera.
You block it off now?
Yeah, you want me to take? All right, I got you. All right.
He's gonna block it off from there.
Heard him. No doubt. Yeah, listen. See that? That was the police. Yeah, the police rock with me now, boy. You heard? Well, I'm gonna block it off for you. Y'all got it. No doubt, guys. Do your thing. This is an easy bag right here, y'all. Block that right off. There we go. Shout out. Now I can get back to this sauce for y'all, man. I can get back to this sauce, man. And the good thing about blocking it off right here, the Walgreens is right there. But I already came with my refreshments and water if I need to go get anything. But I'm straight, man. I'm straight. That's why I'm gonna give y'all some sauce, man. It might get a little loud in a second, because like I said, I'm right at the start of the parade. You're gonna hear the fire engines and the bands and all that. But it is what it is, man. T says he wasn't there that night. I don't know who that dude was. Yeah, Tony was there in the ninth round. It was the typical Tony, man. He ran out of gas. And you know, yo, listen, that's his nemesis. He gets knocked out by the uppercut every single time, bro. Every single time. Cause he like when Tony's endurance goes, his gas tank, like we like to call it in the gym, he runs out of gas, he catches flat tires. He bends over a lot, very susceptible to the uppercut. And that's what you seen last night. Tim Zoo put the uppercut on him, the same way Charlo did. And finished him off, man. Finished him off. But like Tony, the warrior he is, he went out on a shield. He didn't complain. That's why I always take my hat off to Tony. Tony was on record as to saying, the better man won. But then you wake up this morning, you got all of these high profile YouTube boxing content creator channels crying for him. They was Justin Timberlake, cry me a river, cry me a river. Yeah, they was crying, bro. Yeah, they was crying, bro. I don't say dudes' names because just like how they don't like to say my name. You know why they don't like to say my name? Because they can't rock with the sauce. Like they know if they say my name and their audience comes and looks at the sauce, they're gonna be like, nah, this dude is hands-on in the sport, man. You dudes sit in front of a computer and just be making stuff up, man. I don't never see you in no gyms. I don't never see you with no fighters, right? But you guys was on here crying a river for Tony. Tony came up boxing, bro. He's fought in shoe boxes. That's what we call, see, y'all don't even know real boxing terminology. If somebody says, yeah, they fought in the shoe box, that's what Tony fought in last night, a shoe box. Small ring. But coming up, I'm pretty sure that man is a world champion. He fought in a lot of shoe boxes, man. So that's not an excuse, man. That's not an excuse. Ron said exactly as much as I thought Tony would snap out of the fair part and box. Nah, man, he was there for a check. It showed, man. And I tried to give y'all a heads up, but I didn't really want to throw Tony under the bus. That article that he did with Keith Idec, where he was already looking ahead to try to fight Charlo, that was the number one sign for me right there that he was going to lose. But me being who I am, and I remember Tony giving me a world-class interview and him shouting me out when he did an interview with Fight Hype and all of them. And he shouted me out, bro. I always remember that. So I said, I could never sell Tony short, bro. But when I seen that article and he was talking about he wants to basically ride off in the sunset his legacy, fighting Charlo one last time, I said, yo, Tony sounds like a defeated man already, a man that's really not interested in boxing anymore. He's planning ahead. He's not focused on the task at hand, which is a fight with Tim Zoo in Tim Zoo's backyard. Marlon Kings, Ron the Dawn said that was an Aussie butt kicker. Yeah, it was, man. It was an old fashioned, man. He gave him an old fashioned, man. But yo, I respect Tim Zoo. See, these dudes, these YouTube content creators are haters, bro. They're haters, man. You know why they're haters? And I'm gonna share this before I get into that, right? I was talking to a lot of boxers, right? Coaches, just people in the game. And I was like, yo, why you guys don't really be rocking with YouTube like that, man? They was like, nah, we rock with it. I was like, but yo, why y'all don't really be coming on more, dealing with the YouTubers and the internet? They said, because if you pay attention to the internet and the dudes that discuss boxing on YouTube and social media a lot, he was like, they're not real fans, they're haters. And then I was like, I thought about that, right? And then I really started doing my own little research, and I'm like, yo, not for nothing, they're right. I was like, yo, they're right. I was like, when you look at some of the stuff that gets a lot of airplay, right? That is quote unquote popular. It's a bunch of miserable, hating, narrative pushing channels, right? The actual channels that really cover the sport from underground to mainstream, that really be out here active, they're overlooked. But if the channels like that are messy, that push propaganda, that push lies and narratives, that are constantly hating and complaining, that's what the internet is for. So I was like, yo, they're right. I sat back, I was like, I was like, and then I really started dissecting it. I said, yo, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense, man. When you think about it, man. And this think about it, right? Most dudes on YouTube, social media, even on Twitter and Instagram, what do? They argue. They're debating. What are you debating? Like, listen, this is a warrior sport. They fight, man. Like Tony fought last night. He lost, but he fought. He got beat up. You know what I'm saying? He got beat up. He said probably, he's one of the main culprits. Look, these people are so dumb. You can't get through, lady. Yeah, they about to start the parade. I don't know why you went in the parking lot. I was about to say something. Good thing I caught myself. I know I'm live right now. But people are like real idiots, right? Look at here's another idiot. Like, where are you going? The parade is on. Where you going, dude? Another one. Look, they got the main road shut down right now. You still got people trying to dip around. If you're not in a parade or emergency type vehicle, via like a ambulance or something, you have no business being on New York Avenue right now. There's gonna be a lot of drunk people out here. They're already lining up, man. A lot of drunks, man. Shout out to Ron. Ron said on some real. I seen an alleged integrity channel try to make Crawford and Spence in bikinis all because Tank bought a purse to press conference. I thought that was overboard. Yeah, yeah. You know what just happened, right? Since you're speaking on Spence and Crawford, that whole narrative is deflated now, right? Because they're gonna announce a couple more fights, right? And I know a lot of fans was hoping that it was gonna be Spence Crawford. It's not happening, man. Not next, at least. Not next. You know what I'm saying? So that whole narrative, you hear the bands is getting started. Ron said, I'm going to take my response to him video down today. That got under my skin. Who, Ron? Elaborate. Yo, yesterday's fight, Carlos, the heavyweights, man. I think what's the name's career might be over. Tony Yuka. Did I say that right? Uka, like the vegetable. Yeah, he got beat by an old man yesterday, man. He just don't have the heart. You know who he reminds me of? A no frills Anthony Joshua. You know, he just like he's a heavyweight with no heart, man. He needs to see the wizard, man. He didn't have no heart. Shout out to Whitney. I text him, congratulations, man. Buddy McGirt be doing this thing, bro. He don't get enough props, man. You know what I'm saying? They highlight all these celebrity trainers, but the real trainers out there, like Buddy McGirt's light heavyweight, won some form of a European title. But that's what I be trying to tell dudes, right? That was a prime example. I meant to come back on last night and speak on that for Buddy, but I just got caught up at the crib. But do you see how Buddy McGirt? There is no this side or that side with trainers and coaches. That was a top rank card. Buddy has fighters on Premier Boxing, Matchroom, and PBC. I mean, Showtime, Matchroom, DAZN, Top Rank, all across the board, man. All across the board, man. It's only like I said, the crybabies. I want to tell you, oh, this side of the street, that side of the street. No, that's how you know these dudes really know nothing about the sport, man. They're just super fans with a channel. And one thing about YouTube, anybody can be a content creator. Anybody. Yeah, they lined up, man. It's almost go time. 1:30. They said they start. Well, the parade starts at 2 o'clock, but we got the text to shut the road down at 1:30. He said Buddy be killing it with the training. Oh, facts, man. Buddy's that dude. I might do another interview with him, man. All right, I got his number. Boy, Buddy's from the hood, man. Shout out to Regis Park. Buddy came out of the Brentwood Rec Center, man. And one thing about Buddy is I don't say real no more. I don't say solid, because so many fake people try to use those adjectives now. I say official. Buddy's official. If you know, you know. Buddy McGirt is official. So salute to him. There's gonna be a lot of corned beef and cabbage tonight, right? See them, they're lined up out here, man. Yo, the village tonight, man. For all the alcoholics, they're gonna go in. A lot of Guinness drinking. Um, Guinness stouts and what's the other drink they be drinking? Irish car bombs, all that. They're gonna be going in tonight, man. A lot of guys, a lot of Irishmen that I work with, they'll definitely be coming in hungover, man, tomorrow. If they even come in. Now, I think they probably are gonna have to come in. Because I think ain't we supposed to be getting another dust up like we got yesterday? You know? He said, so I made a video explaining how he lies. Yeah, I did one of those too yesterday. Yo, they got to stop pushing that false narrative that the tickets sold out. There's still tickets available, man. That's crazy that they was running with that, man. That's crazy that they was running with the tickets sold out. I seen a lot of people posting that. That's not true. Tickets are still. If you go on the T-Mobile site, there's a whole bunch of tickets spread out throughout the arena. There's still tickets available. It's just the price range is there's no longer no more 200 There's no $205 tickets no more. Last time I checked, it was up to 950. 950 was the cheapest. Yeah, well, the tickets are still available, man. I did that little video yesterday because a lot of people was running with that, man. I seen a whole bunch of posts. I seen the video. You know who really made me do it? The Lion King. Shout out to Blue. That's Blue's new one of his aliases to the Lion King. The Lion King put the video out. I was like, damn, they sold out that fast. And before I even wanted to jump on and get into that, I was like, yeah, let me do my own research now. I don't, especially when it comes to him. Anytime he puts something out, because he always wants to be first. He's a clickbait. He really did turn into a clickbaiter, man. I was like, damn, they sold out that fast. So I looked it up myself. And then I hit my peoples up. Shout out to Reek, because Reek is going out there. He's flying out there. And I know he had asked me for the website, and I gave him the website. I was like, yo, tickets sold out. I texted him that. I was like, yo, did you get your ticket? They sold out already. He was like, word? And then he was like, nah, they still up. And that's when I did my own research. But also I hit my man from Connecticut. I know he's trying to get a ticket too. And I was like, I had to hit him back and say, yo, nah, the tickets ain't sold out. Cause I ran with the narrative too. Like, yeah, bro, the tickets sold out, man. Then I checked for myself. I was like, man, these dudes, man, they just put out anything, man. Where the Lion King, that's Mustafa, man. That's Simba, Mustafa. That's, that's Mustafa, man. Mustafa be out here telling lies. Yo, shout out to Mustafa though, man. I was watching his live yesterday, right? Yo, he has to have one of the he like I called him the cult leader, man. He's a cult leader. He got one of the like the most watered down listeners in the game, bro. He did a video yesterday getting that manager Marty, right? And he was trying to justify or trying to make it seem like that Steven Espinosa didn't play him, right? When Steven Espinosa was like there was nothing to really talk about. So he tried to he tried to spin the whole narrative to make it seem like Steven Espinosa was trying to say he wants to keep it in-house. Nah, what Steven Espinosa was saying is that you guys are moving like felonious capers. Like, you do not represent Terrence Crawford. So how can you make a fight for Terrence Crawford? There's no, like, basically what he was trying to say is, but he spent the whole narrative around, and his dumb listeners were, I hate to call people dumb, but yo, his dumb listeners was like, they can't read between the lines because he done slipped them the Kool-Aid, man. That's David Koresh. He done slipped them the Kool-Aid. They're gonna go down in that burning building with him. You know, they're going down in the flames with him. Word. Because yeah, they was on there arguing. It was a couple people in the chat. I said they was getting at him. They was like, yeah, but see, when there be people in there that drop real, like I like to call source or official comments, calling them out like, yo, why you do so much reporting on other networks and platforms? What about your company, BLK Prime? And he did not want to answer none of those questions, right? But then like I said, his cult following, they was coming to his aid in the chat, right? They was like, no, Blue is right. They was like, he's right. No, he's not. He's wrong. Yeah, he's wrong. It's just that y'all are so deaf, dumb, and blind, man. Y'all are deaf, dumb, and blind. Steven Espinosa clowned the hell out of BLK Prime and them, man. All right, but he really didn't clown them. He just said they not moving accordingly, bro. Like, you can't set up a fight for a fighter that you don't represent, man. So you're making calls on behalf of a fighter you don't represent. And then he had the audacity to say that Crawford knew. Maybe he did know. But why hasn't any of Crawford's peoples? That's what the things y'all got to pay attention to, man, with these guys, man. When they be trying to speculate and make it seem like they doing so much. Where Bernie the Boxer's Crawford's man. They was sparring yesterday. Yeah, why hasn't Bernie confirmed this story? Yeah, y'all gonna make me get real petty on this. Oh man. Yeah, why hasn't Bernie? Why hasn't Bernie confirmed the story, bro? You know what I'm saying? Listen, that's just like I'm gonna tell you something, right? If something comes out about Jihad Tucker, right? That Jihad, anything that Jihad got going on in the game, right? And another channel puts it out, right? And I don't confirm it, right? Or you don't hear me co-sign it, just know it's not official, bro. It's not. Like, yeah, dudes be out here speaking on team business, right? And, yo, I was like, when all that was popping off, I was like, yo, Bernie is his man. Like, Bernie has a channel, bro. If you really want to know some inside Bud Crawford stuff, watch Bernie the Boxer's platform, man. Bernie's official Team Crawford member, bro. Like, that's why I would, and dudes will argue you. I remember, I forgot, whose channel I was on, and they was talking about Crawford, and this is around the time when I was at the it was the December around the December fight, and I was around Bernie for like the whole week, right? So I was telling the dude in the chat, me and this dude was going back and forth, some random goof tuber, that's what I call him, man, a random goof tuber. Yeah, this dude was arguing me down about Crawford Ebenezian fight, and I'm like, yo, bro, I'm on a hotel, I'm in the hotel. I just got off the elevator with Bernie, and I was talking to him about what's going on, this, that, and the third. You're sitting here trying to argue me down and tell me I don't know what I'm talking about because what's the name just reported and he's at the fight. And then I seen the video. I said, yo, yeah, he's at the fight, but he's in the hotel room. He's not even at the fighters hotel. He was at some other off-brand hotel. Word. I was like, this dude really sat here and argue with me, or try to tell me I'm lying, and I'm at the same hotel with Team Crawford members. Shout out to Bernie and Red, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the hotel with these dudes. They on the same floor as me. I'm talking to them throughout the whole week about Bud. Cause I remember when we came back to the hotel after the fight call, because they was working Keyshawn Davis's corner. After Keyshawn got his W, we was in the hotel lobby, and Bernie was amped. Bernie was charged up. Bernie, that's when Bud had knocked out David Abenesian. And I remember Bernie telling me, "Yo, I told you." Word, like, but these dudes, these YouTubers, goof tubers, right? Yeah, they will argue you down, right? Just because, like I said, they're in cults, bro. These dudes be brainwashed by their favorite cult leader. So if their favorite cult leader, they can go outside right now, and it could be pouring down a blizzard. Yeah, their cult leader will tell them, yo, it is 100 degrees outside. Go outside in your shorts and a tank top and walk to the beach. Yeah, they'll do it in the blizzard. They're like, no, it's not. Yeah, you see one of them walking down the street with a beach towel, flip flops. Yeah, like, I'm going to the beach. My cult leader told me it's 100 degrees. It's not a blizzard out here. That's how dumb you dudes is, man. You dudes get your information from liars. But they out here getting their money on, man. See, can y'all hear the bagpipes? That's what it's called. Look, they lined up. Dudes is out here getting their money though. You see a lot of people. Shout out to see that y'all can respect that. People's out here selling food and plates. That's real hustle right there. Instead of panhandling. I mean, they out here getting too. My man just came through with a cart. He got some warm pretzels. He's out here selling pretzels. You know what I mean? I would have donated to his what's name, but like I said, I'm good. I got all my See, when you do this, you know how to prepare, man. I came prepared, but yeah, if I knew they was gonna have me right here, cause Super K's right across the street, they got the Chinese spot across the way. Cause I'm in the hood, I'm uptown, I'm up top. They got the best fried chicken wings over there. But I thought they was gonna have me in the village, man. So I was like, yo, let me grab my grub. And then look where I came in. They got me at the start of the parade, man. I'm right here by Lounge. For those of y'all that know Lounge, yo, Lounge, LA, yo, LA. Yo, they're bugging. Like, where are you going, homegirl? I'm not moving. Word, I'm not moving. Yeah, I'm only moving for the police and the ambulance and fire engines. Anybody else, you gonna run right into this Mack truck. And depending on what type of car you have, you hit this Mack truck hard enough, I'm gonna exit out this vehicle and jump on the road and sue you. Yeah, I'm gonna jump out this tank and sue you. Facts. You have no business trying to New York Avenue is shut down, man. Ron said I pay jokers no mind, but I will comprehend if the person for receipts, man. For real, man. Dudes be out here. I'm telling you, whenever one of their cult leaders, yeah, they got mad at me yesterday. Was that yesterday? When I did the Devin Haney joint and I was killing the LDBC. Like, yo, they killing my man's career, bro. Like, yo, listen. As long as the LDBC is pushing Devin Haney narratives, yeah, he will never be as big as Tank Davis. Yes, I said it. Yes, I said it. Take it how you want to take it. As long as LDBC channels push Devin Haney narratives, he will never, 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 ever be a bigger star than Tank Davis. And it doesn't matter how many undisputed titles he captures, bro. Look, yo, Tank Davis don't even really be rocking with the LDBC, right? For all of their narratives about Tank Davis, right? And yo, do the math on them though, too, right? All the fighters that they exalt and raise to the highest standards, right? Look at them: Wilder, Spence, Devin Haney. I can name a few, right? That's three. That's a good three right there, right? Now look at all the fighters that they don't really rock with, that they push narratives against: Crawford, Canelo, Tank Davis. All three of those dudes, especially look at Crawford. Came out the woodworks now. Crawford his star power's up right now, man. He's in movies, doing all type of ish. Canelo, you already know. Yo, Tank is on his third pay-per-view. They said Tank, the winner of Tank, Ryan Garcia, is the new face of boxing. Come on, man. These are three fighters that the LDBC and YouTubers hate on. Does it affect their career? Does it affect their star power? Not at all. Guys that they promote heavy and push narratives for, does it affect their career? Yes. Deontay Wilder, prime example. Arguably the most hardest punch, one of the hardest punches in the sport of boxing, right? But yet he doesn't his purses, and they'll tell you this, right? His guaranteed purses don't come nowhere close to Tyson Fury's or Anthony Joshua. Now they kind of fell back off of Anthony Joshua now. You know why? Because Anthony Joshua is working with Derrick James. Derrick James will be his chief trainer April 1st against Franklin. Right? So you see how they kind of fell back from Anthony Joshua. But prior to that, right, they used to hate on Anthony Joshua heavy. But now that he's being trained by Derrick James, they don't really hate on him, because Derrick James is another one of the coaches that they push narratives for. So you got to follow all of this, man. Ron, shout out to Ron the Don. He said they are hurting him and try not to follow his personal career too close. Haney married a chick in Saudi. She has a past. Yeah, I seen that. What's dude's name that be killing him? The Spanish dude from Chicago. I seen that. He goes in. South Box, is that his name? Southpaw. I seen that video, Ron. I seen that. But I already knew the score though, because remember the chick, the Westbrook chick, that he was dealing with, right? Um, they broke up because I think he was dealing with both of them. You know what I'm saying? He was on his player-ish. Devin was a player, but he married he was with homegirl for a while, but he did end up, he did a Middle Eastern Arabic Islamic type wedding. Yeah, that's what's up though, you know. But I knew, yeah, when he was going with India Westbrook, I was like, damn, what these dudes just be like, I guess that's an industry thing, man. A lot, but if you, I don't like talking about people's relationships like that, but it seems like a lot of celebrities, right? Um, they get famous and they just go after the industry chicks, bro. And this is a little off topic though, right? But somebody else stated this, right? See, a lot of these dudes, and I think it's true, right? A lot of these dudes, these celebrity dudes, from rappers, entertainers, um, celebrities, period. A lot of them never really got girls like that until they was famous, until they got the bag, or so to say, or until they got the popularity. So what do? They go after the industry chicks. They go after the Instagram models and chicks like that because they never was in the loop like that. That's why I got like dudes like LeBron James, even Terrence Crawford, bro. Like I got mad respect for them because they be with they day one shorties, bro. That's real. Like they be with the ones that was with them in the mud. That's real. But a lot of these other dudes, they switch up, man. They get a bag, they get a little bit of fame. They go right after the chicks that wouldn't look at them if they didn't have that, man. That's not the vibes, man. Hopefully you caught that sauce, man. He said Wilder's on a loser streak as far as big fights. I don't believe you getting more pay-per-views in the decline. I don't know, man. You can't let them dudes tell that though, Ron. Yo, Ron, let them dudes tell it, man. They push that narrative that he's still the biggest thing in boxing. The smartest move Wilder did, though, but he didn't really do it. Shout out to Shelly Finkel. Shelly Finkel brought him over there to the Middle East, bro. Verge. Because Shelly knows he's on his downslide. Wilder got a couple fights left, bro. Know what I mean? Shelly Finkel brought him over there to try to get that bag, man. Because he sees the damn near Usyk and AJ got like 40 million or some crazy number, right? Crazy number. Shelly Finkel knows what's up. He brought Wilder right over there and was trying to negotiate. He said later for Al Heyman. He's got Al Heyman. They're gonna get mad at me for saying this, man. He said Al Heyman be giving the low guarantees, man. He said he had to go over there where the bag was at, man. But you let the narrative pushers tell it, right? They acted like Wilder did that on his own. Nah, no, he didn't. That was Shelly Finkel. Wilder had nothing to do with that. But listen, that's why I try to tell you these dudes like these dudes be on here, these old pro-black nationalists. yeah, these Black Panthers, you know what I'm saying? These revolutionists, right? Yeah, they get on here and they be on the power to the people. Yeah, meanwhile, Shelly Finkel is really Wilder's advisor. Do you know who Shelly Finkel is for you nationalists out there? yeah. Do y'all know who Shelly Finkel is, man? Yeah, that's why I be laughing at these dudes, bro. I really do, man. I watched them for like, I ain't gonna front, man. I used to love watching like Love and Hip Hop and cause them shows are straight comedy. Like, what was Jim Jones and Mama Jones' show? I used to watch all that just to laugh because it was like straight comedy. Until I really started messing with the YouTube boxing. I just watch certain YouTube boxing channels now, because it's just the same effect, bro. It's the same effect. You got dudes that push crazy narratives. They be arguing with they listeners. They be screaming. They be turned up wanting to commit violent acts. They be extra tough, right? Know what I mean? I'm waiting till one day when one of these dudes have like a stroke, bro. Cause that's what's gonna happen. Their blood pressure, they're gonna have a stroke. They're gonna literally have a stroke on here debating boxing, arguing boxing, yo. Cause like I said, they really need to just go to a gym, like go to a boxing gym, bro. You guys be having so much like these dudes really be getting in the heated debates, right? But that's their thing though. I noticed that, man. That be their thing, like jumping on YouTube and debating boxing to them is like sparring. Yeah, they feel like they fighting. You got some hardcore channels on here. So they be lining up debates and all that. Yeah, they be going ham, bro. Yeah, they really be going ham, man. Yeah, he said Fulton, not in depth. That's why he never probably had to take a free dime from Heyman. That's freedom. Yeah, cause yo, you gotta remember too, right? Stevie Fulton earned his spot too, though, bro. Like he was like he used to fight on a lot of Al Heyman cards, but they didn't believe in him, bro. They really didn't believe in him, man. He got it out the mud for real. I remember he fought like he's up now though, right? The rest of peace to Coach Nassim Richardson. I remember he fought on the Earl Spence Ocampo's card. They used to try to line him up, bro. They gave him a lot of tough fights coming up. He fought a lot of undefeated fighters that they thought he was gonna lose to. A lot of undefeated Spanish fighters that they thought he was gonna lose to. And you know, through his hard work and dedication, he was winning. Like when he fought Mayweather's fight and he got the WBO, he was supposed to lose that fight. You know that, right, Ron? The Angelo Leo dude. The Angelo Leo dude was a Mayweather fighter. That was supposed to be his title. But Stevie Fulton ruined those plans, bro. Cool boy ruined those plans, man. But that wasn't supposed to be his title. I mean, he just and then now they got to deal with him, bro. They got to deal with him. But he been nice since the amateurs. Yeah, they about to get started. It's almost 2 o'clock, man. They got to get the show on the road now. It's 1:54. Yeah, Angelo Leo was supposed to win that. He was the Mayweather fighter, man. I mean, Stevie Fulton, like he never was one of those like certain fighters. He might do it now because they probably upgraded him. But you got to remember, he was never one of those fighters. You know the fighters that after they win their fight, it's in their contract. The first person they got to thank is Al Heyman. First person they got to thank is Al Heyman. They got to give it up to Al. Al is their they got that's in their contract, man. If you know, they gotta be like, I'd like to thank Al Heyman. You're like, I gotta thank Al Heyman. They don't thank their mother. They don't thank their father that gave them life. They don't thank the man upstairs. Everybody first and foremost thank Al Heyman. I'm telling you, that's they pay attention. Right? I'm gonna give y'all some real games, some gems right now. Just because I feel like it, right? This is the contract over there, right? That's the contract, and you gotta piece this, right? Another thing that's in their contract, right? Yo, Sam Watson always got to be in the camera. Yo, pay attention. Yo, after I shut this live down, yo, watch any PBC fights, right? Whenever they get interviewed, right? Yo, the winning fighter, whenever they get interviewed, yo, Sam Watson always got to be in the right corner or the left corner of the fighter. Yo, that's in the contract too. Yo, if you know, you know, man. Yo, that's in the contract. Yeah, they're gonna get mad at me. They're gonna be like, yo, don't let that guy into the fight. I don't care. I don't care. Word. I'm good. Y'all can't blackball me no more. I'm good. Word. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are not the only show in town. But yeah, that's in their contract, bro. If I'm telling you, if that fight was like if that fight was in the States and it wasn't in Australia, yo, Sam Watson would have been right there. When they interviewed Tim Zoo and Tony Harrison, yo, Sam would have been right there. That's in the contract. He always gotta be in the camera after the fight when they get interviewed. Ron said bigger, stronger, and been in more experienced wars. Yeah, man, Stephen Fulton's battle tested, man. The only thing is, right, Monster, he's going over there. But he's been a road warrior his whole career. I think he'll be all right. I think he'll be all right, man. It's risky business because um Monster anyway, it's like he's like Anthony Joshua to Anthony Joshua is to London and England, bro, over there in Japan. So Stevie Fulton gotta really be on his A game, bro. He gotta really turn up, bro. Know what I mean? He can't get dropped. He can't slip. You know what I mean? He gotta really be up, man. If the fight is close, you already know he's not getting a decision, bro. If the fight is close, he's not getting a decision. He's not. Just is what it is, man. And I'm pretty sure he knows that. I'm pretty sure he knows that. Ron said, thanks the invisible God because he's equal with God. They're brainwashing folks. Man, Ron, man. All right. Since you said it, Ron, I'll go in now. I'm gonna leave your comment up there, right? Yo, you got dudes on YouTube. Yo, they don't even know what Al Heyman looks like, right? Yo, they will argue, and a lot of these dudes never been to an Al Heyman promoted. Oh, I said promoted. An Al Heyman advised fight, even though he really is like a promoter. You never been to an Al Heyman advised fight, but you'll get on here and argue people down that Al Heyman is better than Bob Arum. He's better than Eddie Hearn. He's better than Frank Warren. He's better than all these other promoters and managers. Oscar De La Hoya. Meanwhile, yo, they all the same, bro. When the dollars make sense, you see they do business together. Look what happened right now. The dollars made sense. The parade is officially starting, y'all. Look, they got a black dude. Look, I'm gonna show y'all, man. It's starting. There they go. It's starting, y'all. Look. It's officially starting. Yeah, they got a black Irishman. Look, you see him? He's holding the flag. Oh, that's Sharif, man. No, man, they got Sharif leading the parade, man. See, I'm on deck, man. I'm just chilling. Heaven must be like this. Yeah. Kill two birds with one stone, y'all. He said that ring. Hold on, let me get to Raw's comment. He said that's why I respect Bob more. He's visible and friend. Yeah, they out in the public, bro. Even Oscar and Bernard, bro. Even Oscar and Bernard. Even Uncle Phil. That's who Leonard Ellaby, his whole beard was white and gray. That's that is Uncle Phil. Leonard Ellaby was looking like Uncle Phil from the Fresh Prince. He said that ring last night was slippery. Tony was blood sweat. Yeah. Ah man. Yeah, Tone was chilling, man. Tone got a check, man. I ain't mad at Tone, man. Tone wanna got a check. Man, they out here, man. I told you was gonna start hearing the music. They got the leprechauns out here. It's up, man. Man, I'm glad I'm at the front, man, because as soon as this joint is over, like last year, I was at the end, man. It seemed like it took forever. It took forever, man. Like this time, once they get down to the village and we open the road up, I'm gonna be out. Last time I was at the start. It was so much traffic trying to get up out of there, bro. Word. It was crazy traffic. Yo, remember I was speaking about that. Yo, that was when your man Mustafa was in the hospital. He was doing a live in the hospital last year around this time, man. And his cult fan base. Word up, I remember it because I was watching. I should have been doing like I'm doing now, doing my own thing. But last year I was watching everybody else on YouTube instead of broadcasting live myself. And Mustafa was in the hospital, and I seen how his cult last year. They was like, "Yo, you're the hardest working man in the industry. You're in the emergency room with IVs through you, still reporting on the sport of boxing." Yo, y'all remember that, man? That's the true story, man. These dudes just chilling. Oh man, look, my man got his little son out there. He got on the L scarf. Okay, here come on, old school. Old school. All right. Yeah, this is easy OT right here, y'all. I mean, I wasn't turning this down. I was not turning this down. This is easy money right here, man. This is what you call traffic control. Oh, they got a black cop over there. All right. That's what's up, Suffolk. Is my man, is he, yeah, he's an official car. He got a gun. Sometimes they be trying to have the black dudes. Yeah, they be, I don't know how your city rocks. Yeah, do they got the auxiliary police? Yeah, do they be having, but my man is official. He had a gun. He's a real cop. I thought they tried to have my man out there, a token black dude as auxiliary police, man. But nah, he had a hammer on his waist. Oh, shout out to Ohio Runs Boxing for the $2 super chat. Appreciate you, my brother. Dope video. Matter of fact, that's who I got that from. Check out Ohio Runs Boxing YouTube post. I'm not YouTube, Instagram post. He's the one that highlighted that. 3 out of Tony's 4 losses all came in the 9th round. Only one that came in the 11th was Charlo. The 9th round, it says Achilles heel. It's like Troy. Remember Achilles? The 9th round, it says kryptonite, man. It's something about that 9th round. And Tony Harrison's AKA is super bad. So super bad's kryptonite, like Superman's kryptonite, is the 9th round. The 9th round, Tony Harrison always goes down. But shout out to Ohio Runs Boxing for the $2 donation. Appreciate that. It goes a long way to helping the channel grow. Okay, we got some more. We have some more colors coming up. You know, who's this? Let me see. She's waving to the crowd. This is St. Anthony's High School. You know, it's nothing like enjoying the parade and getting paid. Yes, this is St. Anthony's High School coming up. Ron the Don said, "It is what it is. He don't take advice. It seems like John don't take advice. It seems like." He said, "Yeah, I seen Ohio Runs Boxing since day one." No doubt, man. Yeah, Ohio Runs Boxing posted that. 3 out of 9 knockouts. Yo, and that's a fact, man. Swift Hurd stopped him in the ninth. He ran out. Yeah, he was on E. Yeah, Swift Hurd, he was on E. He couldn't make it to the gas station. The dude from Ohio, Willie Nelson. Yo, he caught 2 flats. He was trying to get there. He caught 2 flats, 9th round. And then last night, Tim Zoo, he ain't catch a flat. Yo, his engine blew, right? His engine blew in the ninth. He got stopped, man. The only person that stopped him in the 11 was Charlo. The 9th round is his kryptonite. Yo, Ron, you like that, right? How I broke it down. Yeah, see, I didn't want to. Tony's my guy, so I had to give him 3 different. His car messed up 3 different ways. I didn't want to say, yo, he blew his engine 3 times. You know what I mean? He blew his engine once. He had a blown engine once. His head gasket went. Willie Nelson, he caught 2 flat tires, man. His tires was bald. He didn't check the tread on his tires, and he caught a flat. Swift Hurd, you know what I mean? When he fought Swift Hurd, man, he just ran out of gas. His you know, he had an older car. Sometimes when you have older cars, certain things don't work in the car. His gas gauge wasn't working. He thought he had more gas in there, but he was on E. Yeah, y'all got me over here bugging. Ah, man. Oh, that's a nice Benz right there. Look, they're coming out with the whips now. Okay. See, sometimes, yo, the start of the parade is cool, but when you at the middle, that's probably where it's rocking. They probably down there drunk right now. I'm telling you, they got their Jameson out there. Like last year, cause I was in the village. I'm uptown right now. Last year I was at the end of the parade by the bars and all that. Yo, they was down there hammered. They was down there hammered. Listen, they let them have their day, man. This is the St. Patrick's Day parade. Listen, they're not gonna be getting no tickets for public intoxication, none of that. Dudes was out there with bottles last year. They was taking shots of the Jaeger bombs and the Jameson whiskey. It was twisted. See, up the beginning of the parade, it's like, you know, you get to see everything. I don't see too many drunk people out here right now. He said this Lord's kind of hit different. Glad I ain't bet. Nah, you couldn't bet, man. Tony wasn't going out there to win, man. Tony was going out there to get a check, man. Tone was going out there to get a check. Tone was going out there to get a check, man. I don't think he could do that to Charlo, though, yo. I think him and Charlo going to be a good fight, though. Because one thing about Charlo, right? Charlo was just as aggressive as him. Yo, that's going to be, yo. You know what that's going to be like? You ever watched the National Safaris? Yeah, that's going to be like 2 cats fighting. Yeah, you ever see 2 lions getting on? How they be just slapping and throwing them big paws? That's how Tim Zoo and Charlo gonna bang out, man. Cause one thing about Charlo, yo, he's a wild dude, bro. He throws wild haymakers. Yeah, that's gonna be a good fight, man. I ain't gonna front. Cause Tim, I was about to call him Tim Hughes. That's one of my co-workers. Yo, Tim Zoo gets it in, bro. Yeah, he gets it in. Cause I swear to God, somebody gonna put the videos together. Yo, him and Charlo, yo, they really finished. They finished Tony Harrison the same, bro. I can't wait till somebody puts the videos together. That's nice with that. Yo, the same sequence that Charlo put him down with them uppercuts. Yo, Tim Zoo did the same thing. Yo, Tony's my guy, yo. Yeah, that's his Achilles heel, bro. Yeah, he gets tired, he just leans over, and them uppercuts always end him, bro. Yo, Tim Zoo did him the same way Charlo did, man. He had his head down, bro. He was tired, man. He was trying to lean over, and Tim Zoo hit him with the same uppercuts Charlo did, man. He said, "Yeah, I think they're gonna rock." Yo, they are, man. Cause yo, Charlo's wild, bro. He got the right name, Lions Only. He's a wild lion, bro. He's a wild lion, bro. I'm telling you, he's a wild lion, bro. He throws wild meat hooks, bro. I'm telling you, he throws wild meat hooks, man. That's why I think, yo, if him and Crawford was the fight, I think Crawford could get him, bro. Because Crawford is a technical fighter, bro. Like Crawford to time him, bro. Crawford to time him. Because yo, not for nothing, right? You know what? I'm gonna let the cat out the bag, right? You know him and Earl Spence used to spar all the time. Earl Spence used to beat him up. They ain't gonna tell you that, right? Earl Spence used to beat him up in sparring, bro. Used to beat him up. Cause see, Earl Spence is fundamentally sound. A fundamentally sound fighter with a little bit of sound, fundamentally sound. Those sharp, straight punches, yo, you punch him in his face all day. Cause he throws wild lunging punches, yo. That's how he caught Brian Castano. Cause that was a good fight too. He finally got one of them wild lion punches in, man. Oh, that's the dance school. Okay. Okay. They damn near got every fire department over here, yo. They letting like the youngins go right now. When the fire engines come through, I might shut it down. Cause they're gonna be revving them damn loud ass horns. I see them line up right now. He said Earl's punches are telegraphed to me. Man, yeah, he's basic, yo. I don't think they telegraph. He's just basic, man. He's a basic fighter. He does everything basic, but he gets it done. You know what I mean? He gets it done. He's not like flashy. He's just a basic guy, man. You know, he just got a basic fight style. He said Crawford knows how to knock one big punches. Yeah, Crawford, you know what it is too? Crawford got the yo. I'm telling you, I've been around a lot of fighters, bro. He has one of the biggest fists. His fist is like a heavyweight, man. I always compare his fist to a heavyweight's fist. For a small guy, he has the big fist, bro. Okay, another black dude. Told you, here they come. Here come the fire department. It's gonna get loud, y'all. This is the Huntington Manor Fire Department. They got on their kilts. They're marching through right now. They got all the Suburbans. They're stepping through right now. And I'll give y'all a glimpse, man. See, I got it good today. Look, I'm in my ship. See, everybody up here, this is the start of the parade. They're all sober, man. The deeper you get downtown, I'm telling you, I know they're twisted down there, man. Yeah, I think this is the only time, right? I'm gonna be honest with you, right? I think this is the only time if I was in this truck sweeping right now, I wouldn't get in trouble. Cause technically I'm a barricade right now. That's it. I'm a barricade, bro. So if I wanted to have the AC rocking or something and the truck ran, I was just sitting here with my sunglasses on, knocked out, I don't think I'll get in trouble. Because technically I don't have to move the truck right now. Here come the fire engines. They deep, boy. They deep. He said Spence does hit hard. I think him and Crawford got junior middleweight power. I don't think Spence hits that hard, bro. To be honest with you. I'm just saying, like I know they're gonna say I'm hating. Nah, but listen, I cover Spence a lot, right? And it's a lot of stuff that I don't really speak on him, but because maybe one day we might have to face him, or maybe one day a fighter that I rock with might have to face him, and that's what I keep it for. But I don't think he hits hard, like other than the Chris Algieri fight, right? And look, I'm gonna show you how I really know this dude, Leonard Bond, dude, right? He really hasn't displayed that one punch knockout type power. He hasn't hit with Earl Spencer's, right? Now I'm gonna go into a little bit right now with him on breaking him down. He's a volume puncher, right? And I know people gonna say, no, he's not a volume puncher. Yes, he gets you over time. The accumulation of body shots, up, down, body, head, it breaks you down. That's what he does. And all you channels out there pushing the narrative that he busted the eye sockets, you guys don't know boxing either. Out of all his fights, right? There's only two guys he did that to. Dennis Ugas and Cal Brook. Cal Brook was already coming off of the other side of his face being broke. And if you know anything about the facial structure, once one side is broke, the other side is easier to be broken. Mikey Garcia won 12 rounds with him. He didn't break Mikey Garcia's eye socket. Sean Porter won 12 rounds with him. He did not break Sean Porter's eye socket. Danny Swift Garcia won 12 rounds with him. He didn't break Danny Garcia's eye socket. So when I was seeing all these channels promote that and push that narrative, that's why Bud was scared. Why? Because two fighters that he faced, he broke their eye socket. What about the other 20-something? If that makes any sense, man. That makes any sense. But and two, with the Dennis Ugas fight, right? Dennis Ugas, to me, he stopped fighting, bro. He turned into a heavy bag. And that's why Earl Spence was able to really break him down, because all he did was just go underneath a high guard and turn into a human punching bag. But hey, what do I know, right? What do I know? Told you I had got me a little bit of food. Once they told me where I was at, I grabbed me a nice hot plate from around the way. I got the itis now, man. Because I was sitting here busting this down. Man, I want to take a nap. But I'm right here on Front Street. I can't do that, right? Can I? Ron said, I can respect that. Just looking at how he beat Ugar's body, I was like, damn, get out of there. Yeah, Ugas just fought underneath the high guard, bro. Yo, but see, you know what is Earl Spence? At the time, they was trying to build him as the face of boxing, which to me was the reach. And I'll go into that right now since we're talking about him. In order to be the face of boxing, you got to have more than just YouTube channels pushing the narrative for you. You actually have to be active. You actually have to be somewhat like Tank Davis, right? The narrative for Earl Spence is that he was the draw. He's a draw in Dallas. That's where you guys was always having a fight at. Told you, hear the engines coming. He's a big draw in Dallas. right? Outside of Dallas, right? All his fights, 3 of his last 4 fights, all in Dallas. Then on top of that, he's not fighting enough, man. To be the face of boxing, you got to be active. So, like I said, that was always a reach. When they was like, "Oh, he's the face of boxing." Wow, fighting once every year? No, that's not. That's not the vibes, man. He said, "I can respect that." Yep, those are the Spence fights where he seems average. Yo, listen, Dennis Ugas rocked him, bro. Knocked his mouthpiece out, then stopped fighting, bro. That was like the weirdest, man. And when I seen his coach, but I didn't want to ask him that, man. Yo, you know what? Because I interviewed him, right? I should have asked him off the camera, off the record, but I wanted to say it in the interview when I interviewed him. But I was like, nah, I kept it professional. But I wanted to be like, yo, um, not for nothing. It seemed like Ugar stopped fighting, man. Like, why did he do that? He had momentum. You know, it was like he just stopped punching. It just like I don't know, man. We'll never know, man. I think out of all of his fights, right, the toughest fight that he had, if he didn't score that knockdown in LA, Sean Porter, bro. Sean Porter was his toughest fight because you know why that was his toughest fight? Because he made it tough. He made it tough. You know how he made it tough? I don't know if he wasn't listening to his coach, if that was their game plan, but he fought uh, a style fight that he didn't need to fight. And it almost cost him that fight, man. Luckily, he caught Sean with that shot, and Sean got dropped. Because that was a tooth and nail type of fight, man. But that fight right there, for real, I know I spoke with a lot of coaches and a lot of boxing people off record and behind the scenes. That Sean Porter fight exposed a lot of um defects, I'm gonna say. Because every fighter has defects, right? Every fighter has defects. That fight exposed a lot of Spencer's defects. And regardless what people want to say, right? He's only been in the ring 2 times since that fight. So, you're going to get the pro Spence channels that don't know nothing about boxing, really. All they know is that he's their favorite fighter. They just run with shit. But I say this, right? And I want y'all to catch this source, right? If he showed defects, and this is coming from high quality coaches, fighters that seen defects in him, the Sean Porter fight. Then unfortunately he went on to have almost that career ending injury in that car accident, right? He's only been in the ring 2 times after that. Now you add that on 2 times. He's an older guy now. Inactivity. Maybe that's the reason why him and Crawford never fought, man. Crawford is still sharp, bro. Contrary to what everybody wants to speak about Crawford, right? And this is no shot at Earl Spence, right? We don't know what Crawford, well, we do know, but Crawford's never been in no career type threatening accident, right? Crawford's outside of the ring activities have never been in question as far as like what is he putting in his body, hanging out, things of that nature. These are things that you got to take into consideration when it comes to Spence. But hey, what do I know? What do I know? Ron said, make it make sense, Earl Sexuals. He said, I seen a UFC dude eyeball pop out before Spence Gets hit clean a lot. Yeah. Yo, not for nothing. I remember Mark Breland did that. Mark Breland, back in the day in Gleason's gym, he knocked out his sparring partner's eye socket, yo. Crazy, yo. Mark Breland. Name fights Crawford gets hit willingly. Crickets. Yeah. See, yo, you know the narrative for Crawford is that like when he gets hit, he opens himself up. But it's like, all right, say he does. It's just like you just stated right here. Ron, I'm gonna leave your what's name up there. Everybody always brings up Gamboa. To me, the only time I really seen Crawford really rocked, and I only want to say rock, he took a shot, but you're gonna get hit in the fight, is against Mean Machine. But they don't talk about that. They talk about Gamboa. Gamboa's small, man. Crawford smoked him out, man. Smoked him out, man. You see, all the fire departments is coming through again. This might be hell's site. Let me see. They jamming, boy. They got their kilts on, man. Oh, that's the police department. All right. All right, those are all cops right there. I was about to say, why they got hammers? Yeah, they're the cops. Yeah, word. I was like, yo, I was really gonna be like, yo, they're letting the militia walk through. I was like, yo, they got an armed militia walking through the parade. But that was the cops, yo. I guess that's the Suffolk County police marching band. Yeah, they really had. Yeah, every member that walked through right there with that music I was just hearing, they was playing with the kilts on, but they had on hammers. I was looking. That's why I was checking them out like that. Cause I was like, yeah, they got a Irish militia walking through the parade. Ah man, well, that was the Suffolk County Police Department. He said Gamboa was yeah. Remember, Gamboa was on the pound for pound list, man. Gamboa was considered one of the best fighters in the world when Crawford knocked him off. Remember, he was managed by 50 Cent. That's when 50 was trying to really do his thing in boxing. You know? Yeah, shout out to the Irish, man. Shout out to the Irish. This is their day, man. Yo, the one in Manhattan be crazy. It'd be a lot of brawls out there, bro. I remember one year, I forget what I was doing, but I happened to be out there in the city coming home. I forget where I was coming from. It was the day of the St. Patrick's Day parade in Manhattan. I'm telling you, and this is around the time, UFC is big, but this is when UFC first was really taking off. Yo, it was so many brawls out there. Yo, one thing about Irish dudes, when they get to drinking, their beer muscles really get in full effect. I must have seen like 20 brawls, man. And and at least it was like 7 of them in Penn Station. If you know New York, right? Penn Station is the train station. Yo, it was like 7. I was like, yo, what the hell is going on? It was the St. Patrick's Day parade in the city. It was so many Irish brawls going on. Here goes the Centerport. This is Centerport and Greenlawn Fire Department right here. They marching, man. This is their day. I'm telling you, the firehouse tonight, they are going to be getting slizzard. Slizzard. Yes, I got 2 months in. Sober. Sobriety is the way to go, y'all. But for those of y'all that do your thing, drink responsibly. Yeah, this is the Greenlawn Fire Department right now marching through. But listen, I'm gonna wrap this up, man. I'm gonna enjoy the parade and just chill out, man. I might get out and stretch my legs a little bit, man. 'Cause I think we got the parade is over at 5, man. It's 2:30. I can't just sit in here. I gotta get out and stretch my legs a little bit. But salute to everybody that came through. Thank you to Ohio Runs Boxing for the $2 donation. Shout out to Modern Kings. Definitely subscribe to both of these guys' channel. Shout out to James Gang, Bruce Gas, my guy NYT Source T, original Jack Talk / Source Talk podcast member. Am I forgetting anybody? I said Bruce James Gang, yes, man. With that being said, man, everybody be good. We're gonna close out with my lovely, she gives me the best drops. That's why you guys be hating on me. Listen, man. And dude had the audacity to tell me I was ugly. Hey, coming from you, my guy, that's a compliment because I don't look at guys like that. But you can call me ugly you want. As long as the fine Danny's like this, give it up to the source. It's all good.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tuimukeloa. I'm a top-ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout-out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes. Yes, Ron. Yes, Ron. She is a fox. She is my favorite. I have multiple drops with her. Word. Dude told me I was ugly. I was like, ew. I don't even look at you like that, brother. I don't even look at you like that, brother. Why you looking at me like that? He gave me the creeps, bro. Y'all listen. I've never commented on his chats again after that. When he was screaming that, he was screaming that because I commented in his chat and he was calling me ugly. Like, dude, I'm so ugly, but I got some. Listen, I get some of the most compliments. I got some of the most beautiful kids in the world. But when he commented that, I was like, hell yeah, you're weird. They talk about dudes being weird on here. No, that's weird. You're looking at me. You're judging me. Like, dude, I don't look at you like that. You need to look in the mirror, my guy. You looking at another man, telling another man he's ugly. So what kind of genes do you have in you? Like, yeah, who raised you? Who was you raised by? But yo, Ron, we gonna wrap it up, Ron. Who was he raised by, Ron? I never looked at another man like that, bro. I might say a female is ugly. You know what I'm saying? I might say a girl is ugly. I never said another man was ugly, man. You know? But it is what it is. Yeah, with that being said, man, everybody be good. Shout out to my man Carlos Action Jackson, man.
Carlos Action Jackson, aka King Dynamite Jackson. Straight out of Atlanta, straight out of Bad News, VA. And then I want to shout out Sauce Talk Podcast. Appreciate your love, man. All the love and support, bro.
Appreciate you, champ. Thank you.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tuimukeloa. I'm a top-ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout-out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.
Like, subscribe, and hit that bell.